In the 15 years I've been alive, I've never once fallen in love. I'm a nobleman's daughter, so I always assumed that me choosing the man I married was out of the question. I admit, though, I was a little hopeful when the marriage proposal came. I thought that maybe if I got married to a handsome prince, even I might be able to enjoy a beautiful fairy tale romance. But that dream never came true. My fiancé was an awful man. He would lock women in his estate and do whatever he wanted with them. But he never paid attention to me. I was too young. I watched the women get punched and kicked. It must have hurt. Everyone hated him, but no one dared to go against him. They feared the consequences. So instead, they struggled through each day covered in scars. The beautiful romance that I had always dreamed of was smashed to pieces right before my eyes. There was no way I could forgive him. This man who had trampled all over my love, I would never forgive him. I snuck into the town's church and told the priest about the atrocities that were taking place. But the priest rejected everything I said, and instead accused me of being a filthy witch. The priest was an accomplice of that man from the very beginning. My parents resented me for being a witch. All you had to do was obey that man's every word. You should have just let him take you like all the other women. There really is no such thing as a fairy tale romance. Living happily ever after with Prince Charming? That'll never happen. While I continued laughing in the dark basement, something began crawling out from my shadow. They were black, thorny vines that took a tight hold on my heart. Proof of me being a witch. You don't need to look at any of this filth anymore, they whisper, wrapping me in a tight embrace. It stings a bit, but it feels much better than the cold floor. The black thorns pierce deep into my skin, while the endless number of vines grow with a will of their own. And, as if they reject this cruel world, yet also yearn for its warmth, they break and break and break and break and break. Before I knew it, I had lost consciousness. As I laid in the embrace of the thorny vines, I had a dream. It was about a prince and his knight who came to save me. A truly impossible dream. I knew it wasn't real, but I was almost in tears at how happy I was in it. This is what I had always wanted. But my dream faded all too soon, as though it had been taken away from me. I opened my eyes to the same cold basement floor. But what a surprise! The prince and his knight from my dream were right in front of me. The prince punished the horrible man and his accomplices. And with that, I was finally released from the estate. All the poor imprisoned women were also able to return to their homes. It was finally over. I'm a witch, so I have no home to go back to. But that's fine. Because I get to stay with my prince. The love of my life that even appeared to me in my dreams. this warm and fuzzy feeling. So this is true love. I will always love you, my prince. Forever and ever.